Well, hello, everybody. It's so good to be here with you again. And I hope that you made up a list of people that you would call if you were feeling lonely or down in the dumps or whatever. Uh, or maybe even had an opportunity to participate in a group that understood a particular concern you had that was making you feel isolated. Uh, Today, we're going to sort of look at the mirror image of loneliness. And I think that that is going to be a very interesting thing for a lot of us because very often we will say, I actually enjoy my own company. I like me and I don't mind being alone with me. So the trick here is to make the most of our alone time with that perspective in mind. It's a time to try out hobbies, learn new skills, focus on yourself, and that can be very productive and very happy. Do your favorite things when you might be thinking about feeling lonely. Put on some music that you really like, dance around, try a new recipe. Uh, Read a book you've been putting off, whatever. Find some things you enjoy doing and do them. For every negative, there tends to be a positive, and loneliness is no exception. Rather than seeing loneliness as only a bad thing, staying busy doing things that you love when you have the luxury of being alone with yourself can be a very enlightening, uplifting, and encouraging thing. Using your time productively uh, can be a huge advantage. Uh, why put off trying things that might make you happy? Uh, you just never know until you give it a shot. It might even be an audio book that you could listen to in the car that you had not thought about ever engaging in. Uh, who knows? Open your mind to positive possibilities uh, and take the time to enjoy them. Uh, Another mood lifter that we don't often think about um, is doing some type of activity. Dare I use the word again? Exercise. Maybe taking a walk, uh, just getting out in the fresh air. It can challenge your perspective on how you're feeling. Uh, if the weather is bad and you don't feel motivated to go outside, don't beat yourself up because of that. Try appreciating the view that you have from your window by staring up at the moon or the sun or watching the leaves on a tree move in the breeze. I like to watch storms come uh, in the trees because the leaves actually turn upside down when there's a rainstorm coming. I found that just absolutely fascinating. Uh, you can also do indoor exercise if you want, yoga, tai chi, meditation. Uh, Classes can be found everywhere on YouTube if you want to engage in something like that. Uh, you can even put on a mindfulness app, which can restore a sense of calm and perspective if you feel like you're really slipping into a negative frame of mind. Uh, if you're not up for doing much at all, don't beat yourself up. Try watching a comedy, something you really enjoy, something that entertains you. Laughter can really and truly be the very best medicine. I I know I cannot possibly stay down in the dumps if I go to YouTube and pull up some of those old Carol Burnett shows with Tim Conway and Harvey Korman in them. I will always find myself laughing, and very often laughing out loud. So, again, do what perks you up. This is your alone time. Take advantage of it. Seek out a new hobby, maybe. That might even connect you with other people. And learning something new really does grab your brain and involve you deeply, and you can often become engrossed in it. When times get tough, or we simply have the blues, we tend to fall into unhelpful patterns of negative thoughts. Instead of spending time meeting new people, we ruminate over negative feelings or get lost in recycling things through our heads time after time after time. Well, I didn't handle that well, or the reason why. You can think of 20 million different negative reasons. This is precisely the best time to appreciate the presence of others in your life and how important they can be. If you enjoy learning, you might even consider enrolling in a class on a subject that you've wanted to learn more about, that you haven't touched maybe since high school. Whatever. Uh, there are all kinds of websites and master classes that you can take. Uh, where you can see yourself growing as an individual. And very often, uh, these particular type of classes are free or cost almost nothing. Again, you can engage in something physical. Uh, you could even join a local book club, uh, enroll in a painting class. If you're really bold, you could try rock climbing. Uh, though I think that would not be my very first choice. Uh, it's a way of making new friends, of getting out, getting about. Uh, Enjoy your own company. Try using your alone time to perform or perfect a new skill. Like maybe you've always wanted to play the guitar or play the piano uh, or paint for the first time. Uh, Anyone, when you are present, when your intention is fully and intensely in the moment, begins to feel better, but it can never be totally understood mentally. You just have to experience it to regain awareness of just being in the moment. You have to be in the moment. And to abide in that state of feeling that you are aware of what you're doing is actually enlightening. Another thing that you could do that would certainly take you out of yourself is adopt a pet. Uh, there are all kinds of places looking for people to care for animals where you can give and receive uh, affection with an animal that really needs care. Uh, may not float your boat, but don't knock it if you haven't given it a try or don't have a reason why it's not something you want to consider as good for you. Uh, that also opens up opportunities for chatting with other people about pets that they may have or have had in their lives. Uh, and that can lead to some unexpectedly interesting conversations. If you think having another being to care for sounds like too much work, however, you could even consider something like dog sitting or dog walking for a neighbor, or signing up to help in a local animal shelter of some kind. Uh, make a habit of writing a gratitude journal. Remaining grateful for things works like a magic drum for combating feelings of loneliness, of insecurity, of discontent. Allow yourself the pleasure to reflect on what you have by keeping that gratitude journal. There are even apps out that you can use if you don't want to do it in pen and paper form, where you can share your thoughts about yourself with yourself. Write down all the good things you have and are enjoying, and take note of relationships that are truly meaningful to you and how you can nurture them. Um, so that's basically it for today. It's like I said, these are just going to be brief little snippets for you to make you aware that we don't have to get trapped in our own negative thoughts. And what may seem like a negative, like being lonely, can be turned into a blessing when you look at it as alone time that presents an opportunity for your personal enjoyment. So the challenge this week uh, is to find something to do in your alone time, something that it's easy to do whenever you like, that you can just go to when the blues begin to nag a little bit around the edges, and try to dedicate at least 15 minutes when you're feeling lonely to improving and focusing entirely on that activity. So go find something new to do, and I will talk to you later. Bye for now.